Come to your integration package, click on Edit. Under the Artifact tab, click on Add. Select Integration Flow from the drop-down. Put a name to your artifact. I have given the name as on-premise underscore OData service. Click on OK. Once your artifact is created, select the artifact. So once we are inside the integration flow, we will configure this. Click on Edit, adjust the screen. We will configure the sender adapter as HTTPS so that we can trigger this locally for this demonstration. So I'll select HTTPS as the adapter. I'll trigger this from Postman. Come to connection. Here you have to put the address. I'll put the address as OData underscore on-prem or on-premise. Okay. The role remains the same, ESB messaging.send. Now I'll come to calls, external call, request reply, bring the receiver here. Yeah, connect this to the receiver. Now here we will select the adapter as OData, message protocol as OData v2. We'll go to connection. Now we have to enter the address of the OData that we are using from the on-premise system. Okay, so we have to give the OData URL. Now I'll enter the address here, the OData address that I have. This is the address that I have. Okay, this is my on-premise system. Okay, I'm connecting to this service z underscore crud emp details underscore demo underscore srv. If you can want to see this in a browser, this is my server followed by the domain port, the directory for the OData service SAP OPU OData SAP followed by my service name. Okay, one thing that you need to be mindful of when you're connecting your OData services from on-premise system, then you need to have a cloud connector in place because your cloud SAP cloud integration is on cloud. It is hosted on cloud. Okay, so you need to have a cloud connector with your both your BTP account registered as well as your on-premise system with the resources registered. I already have that in place, so I'll just come back here. I need to change the proxy type from internet to on-premise because I'm connected to an on-premise service. Location ID I can ignore at this point of time. You need to maintain, if you're putting a location ID, you need to maintain this in the cloud connector. Authentication, I'll select this as basic. Now, for creating a credential name, you can refer to the security artifact videos. I'll also show you quickly here how a credential name has to be created. Okay, so let me come here, duplicate this tab, come to overview tab, go to security material. Now here I will create a artifact. Okay, so I'll click on create user credential. I need to enter the details. So I'm putting my on-prem system. Okay, I'll copy this, I'll put this in the description. Okay, so now I need to enter the username and the password of my on-prem system. Okay, the one that you use to log into your SAP systems. Okay, the SAP from your SAP GUI. I need to enter those details. Once done, okay, I've just hidden this username. Okay, once done, you can deploy this. So I'll quickly do that. So you can see my on-prem system credential has been deployed. The initial stage here is, or the status here is stored. Once I refresh this, it will show as deployed. Yep, so I'm pretty much done. So what I can do here is I can copy this name, come back to my integration flow, put this name here. Okay, now come to processing tab. So the operation that we are going to use here is read. So come here, click on resource path. So click on select. So once you click on select, you get this pop-up screen. Okay, so click, I see all the details filled up here. Okay, so I'll click on step 2. Here the operation is read get. Okay, so I select the entity type, okay, which I am connecting to. So this is the entity's set name. Okay, so I'll click select this one. Okay, now I have to select the fields. So I select the field as employee name, employee address, description. Okay, I select these fields. Now enter the primary key value. Okay, so I have a primary key a value here, so I'll enter that. Once done, then we will finish. Click on finish. So the DMX to that particular service is created, or the system is created, along with the connection is being set up. Okay, so I'll save this. Now what we will do is we will deploy this. Say yes. So it is triggered for deployment. So it is saying it has been deployed successfully. So I'll come to the other tab, come to overview tab, come to the deployed manage integration content where we see all the deployed processes. So I have filtered out our process. So the status here is starting. Okay. So we have to wait till the deployment is complete and the status goes as, or the status is set as started. So we have to wait. You can refresh the deployment browse or the tab, okay, by clicking on this button. So now that we see the status here is started, okay, so we can come back up here, copy the endpoint URL. I'll copy this. There's a copy button here. Come back to our Postman, enter the copied URL, come to the tab authorization. Under the type, select this as basic auth, enter your username followed by the password. Okay, so this is your cloud integration credential, SAP cloud integration credentials. Okay, once done, then we will come and click on send. Okay, so we got the data from the employee details entity set, employee details. The EMP name here is Paul, manager, London, and the employee ID that we provided 1121. Okay. We will check the same from the service, okay, the OData service that we have, along with the cloud integration monitoring option as well. So let's go there. So as we have put trace here, we can click on monitor message processing. Click on a trace under log level. So this is the service call that we have made. So we will check the payload here. Click on message content, go to payload. So this is the same that we see. Okay, now let's come to the browser. Okay, we will enter the details. This is the set. Now if I put here, so this is the same detail. Okay, so as you can see in this demonstration, we have seen how to bring data from on-premise OData service to your cloud integration artifact. Thank you for watching this video.